We are going to talk about rabbit fence. Introduction. The fence. In 1097, a fence was built in Australia to keep the rabbits out of Western Australia. This because the white men brought strange new animals like horses, cows, sheep, and rabbits. So, before the fence, the rabbits ate all the grass from the cows and sheep. So, the government thought that a fence could resolve this problem, but the plan did not work. But this fence became an important landmark for everyone. And when the Mardudhara people began to move out of the western desert, they used to follow the fence to the government depot at Jigalong. Jigalong was a long way from anywhere, right in the desert. In early years, it was just a small depot from the white men who worked on the road for fence. Jigalong was the new sitting down place for their people.
Molly grew up at Jigalong with the Mardu. Her mother was Maude, a Mardu who worked as a domestic servant for the superintendent, and his father was Thomas Craig, an Englishman who worked as an inspector at defense. Molly was not as dark as the other Mardu children because of his parents, but one day she received good news by her mother.
I got some news for you. Two of your aunties have had babies, little girls.
Are they coming to Jigalong?
Yes, very soon.
What are their names?
Gracie and Daisy.
Molly was very happy, and so it was. Molly, Gracie, and Daisy grew up in Jigalong as sisters, doing all together, playing, sleeping, and walking in the bush. The white man called these children half-castes, children of Aboriginal mothers and white fathers. The government was worried about all the half-caste children because they didn't know where they belonged to. So the government decided that these children should go to school to be educated. Because of this, half-caste were taken away from their families and sent to these schools to learn how to live like white men.
So the time passed, and officers rode all over the country, looking for part Aboriginal children. The arm of the law was long, and reached even the Jigalong.
No time later, in July, everybody was having breakfast when the dogs began to bark.
Shut up!
Shouted Maude. The dogs went quiet, but all eyes turned through the trees. And there on a low hill stood a tall white man. He wore a uniform.
Who's that?
Said Granny Frenda.
Is that policeman from Marble Bar?
Said Maude. The policeman began to walk down the hill towards them. I have come to take Molly, Gracie, and Daisy, the half-caste girls. They have to go to school at the Moor River settlement. The law says so.
The girls start crying.
Come on, you girls. Don't worry about taking anything.
The three girls stood scared and miserable. They followed Riggs back up to the hill his car. Behind them, they could hear their family crying. He drove away slowly over the rocky ground.
Why they take our girls away?
It's the law, Maude, you know that. It's to give the girls a better chance, send them to school so they can make a good life for themselves.
Why didn't you stop them?
I couldn't. It's the law.
The journey took several days. First, they went to the north, and long day driving on the dirt road for the horse. Rex didn't tell them where they are going. They arrived at Marble Bar, and the next day they took a ship sailed south. For 5 days, they sailed down the coast of the Western Australia.
They landed in Fremantle, a city that frightened them. It was so big, so noisy, and so crowded. They had never seen so many white men in one place before. After that, they were taken to Perth, that was even more big, noisier, and frightening place. Here, they met some new people, asking them questions, and Molly told them, "We're from Jigalong. It's our home, and it's a long, long way away." They were finally taken to Moor River Native Settlement, a place that, as the government said, it will be their new home. learning the white Europeans' behavior, and forgetting their lives in Gigalong. Here, a new character appears, Miss Evans, a kind of stepmother, taking care of the girls. She showed them her new house, showing them their new dormitory.
The three girls follow her to the wooden building and watch her new room and how their lives would change radically. Now, Molly, Gracie, and Daisy are shown frightened to their new house, being nostalgic at her old life, thinking about their relatives that were still there. Mr. Neville decided to send a letter to Constable Riggs, telling him something like, "The three girls, Molly, Gracie, and Daisy, arrived at Moor River from Gigalong. They seem to be very afraid of their new house, but they will start little by little their new life. But we are not sure about it."